Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Boris Todbringer playthrough, where we are, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. We're still fighting down here against the Bretonnians. We are about to crush Castle Artois next turn, and we are just exploring and finding out what is going on in the rest of the world as well. So our allies are actually quite powerful,
only
but
Sigma's
we are
god,
still
Ulrich, can judge it worthy.
Not trustworthy. But no, I quite like how powerful Stirland is. That's good for us because that means we've got a nice powerful ally, which at some point we will potentially confederate. Yeah, Ostermark has shrunk substantially, which is good as well because they are not an ally. Other than that, we're not too badly. Oh, do I want to? Oh, well, we definitely want to up that one anyway. And that one. More income. More income is good. At some point soon I will start rolling out another army, but I'm not going to be rushing that one, guys. For now, we're just building up. We're doing our slow expansion, and once we are done, we will. No, nice slow expansion. We will see. I may have to take down the vampires to give myself another coast down there in Bretonnia. We're going to sort of consolidate down in Bretonnia while keeping an eye on the north. The danger is when the Chaos Invasion comes that I may have to zerg north. I am tempted to throw an army north as well, just to clear some territory, just to burn some of these Norse guns out before they get any ideas about my territory. They've got a fairly solid war going on there. I actually kind of want them to be pushed back a bit, because if they get pushed back and start taking damage, I'm more likely to be able to confederate. Ooh, we have seen some Dowie there. Whoa. Sorry, it's a bit drafty in my room still. I really do need to get this room sorted. As I said, I need to put some flooring down and carpeting once I've got it done. But it will do for now. I'm actually looking forward to getting this room done because we will have quite a lot of... you know, it'll be very nice once it's done. I'll have nice bright walls. I'm going to put a new light fitting in and everything, so... Ooh... Our armies consist of noble state troops that they act like a horde of free company. Ooh, do you want plunder? We're not going to be sacking settlements, so actually... The extra leadership, punish them.
To the provinces. Now, Ulrich's will!
I'm in no rush here. He says I could just go for it.
Let us move. Into battle.
They may build up an army behind, which of course they can't actually really build much there. They do have a good garrison here, so if I push, I'll be risking a lot.
Greetings, fellow heirs of Sigma.
I really need to start pulling that back up.
Who calls? It is good to see fellow son.
Apparently I trespassed at Reichland? I'm not sure when I did that.
The Empire.
Let's head down here, see if we can find the other Empire factions, if they still exist. There we go.
How can we help the devout men of the Empire?
What to do, what to do. Let's level up Castle von Racken. So, oh, actually no, see here gets me the gold mine. This region, Ostland, needs to be built into a fortress long run, guys. Fortress Ostland, because it is going to be the first Empire bastion against chaos, and it needs to be able to at least blunt the edge of chaos as they charge, because they will charge, and they will charge hard. So it's something I really need to keep an eye on there when chaos comes. That said, they've got to get through Erengrad and Kislev first, so they will take their time. As I said, that is the fortunate thing about chaos. They do tend to take their time. They don't just charge like an arrow at Altdorf, which is what they should do, to be fair. They should just push straight on and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Even though they take more damage, it will be more of an active threat, whereas generally I find you have plenty of time to manage and deal with it, so... So what's going up there, up there in the north? Not much at the moment. The lizardmen are still holding in Albion. I can take Albion because it's had its climate tweaked for them. And the vampires have got some northern... Ooh! Ostermark has fallen, guys. That is definitely something I need to keep an eye on. We're going to wait at least one turn before we charge. To be fair, I may only do one turn's wait because let's level here up while we're waiting.
Praise Sigma.
We are going to fall back to Wolfenberg so we can pull... No, actually, I'm not. I'm going to pull back here. I'm kind of umming and ahhing what to do at the moment.
Sigma be praised. Move. Bring me to battle.
How can we help the devout men of the Empire?
When did I trust?
Friends of the Empire, come.
When did I trespass against them? I am confused by all of that. Wait.
Yes, my lord.
As can they. That you can encamp on.
Sound well.
Just to give yourself a few little bonuses. I'm going to go next turn because I'm bored. I don't want to leave Artois there any longer than I have to. Finish this war off. We'll potentially offer a peace treaty after this. Leave them up in Blackstone. And then, yeah, we're in a nice solid position. We've got ourselves some Bretonnian holdings, which is only beneficial for us. The Empire are still quite powerful, which makes me wonder where else they have expanded. At some point we are, well, Reichland I should say, we are the Empire. At some point we are things are inevitably going to come to a head with us, especially with those negatives we're getting at the moment. And that'll be a fun one because I'm not sure which sides everybody will stay on. So lizards are landing again, though there's a lot of Northern armies around there. They would do far better staying at sea and fighting at sea and launching their raids from the sea rather than going into that cold climate. But you know, that'd make sense. I love the way the AI doesn't care about trespassers against you either. You don't get a casus belli or anything. You should, you know, because they trespass on you, you should be able to remove like your non-aggression pact and things. There should be ways of doing that, though Total War games don't tend to be that smart. But in things like that's very much would be more of a paradox thing. It does look like we're getting far better diplomacy in the Free Kingdoms, and hopefully that'll eventually lead to things like that, because sometimes you become untrustworthy when... I know I kind of prefer the way Paradox does it, where it's not really trustworthiness, but you get an expansion negative because you're expanding.
Raise your weapons!
Let's do this. So we have 2 towers, which we're going to put against the walls, and then we are going to flood the walls with great swords. While they move forward, we are, of course, going to batter their walls with our mortar. They do have a trebuchet in there. They've got some Pegasus Knights and some Knights Errant, so they're probably they're the only things there I'd say are scary. Even vaguely worrying. If you hear the odd dog barking, by the way, guys, it's one of my neighbours. Both sides have a dog, and as I said, this room's still got to be done. At some point I'll change the door and it'll get covered in, it's not soundproof foam, it's sound diffusing foam to help reduce the echo in here, but it will it'll still make a difference.
Great swords!
Let's put my 2 most full units on them, please.
Great swords! The Empire endures! Great swords for the Emperor! Halberdiers! Crossbows ready, General! The Heldenhammer! I speak, you act! Crossbowmen! Great swords! Attack! Reserve group! Taking position! To battle!
Oh, that was beautiful. They're holding their knights back, which is quite sensible. Let's shoot at some of their men-at-arms.
The Empire endures! Take the ground! I command here! We await your orders! At speed! Sigmar calls! Take the ground! To battle! Ready!
We are taking quite a lot of damage as we go forwards, unsurprisingly.
By Sigmar, obey me! By Ulrich's wrath! The Empire endures! Formation, march! Get up there! Get up there! Sigmar calls! Great swords!
There we go, Boris is up already. And we are making quite a clear line onto that wall. Oh, let's just check where my mortars are shooting. In fact, let's move forwards and try and hit those knights of the realm. Oh, go straight at their paladin. That both of you can go at him. Batter him about. Oh, the walls are being cleared nicely. Oh, they've got some better troops heading at us. That said, we've got very good troops up there. sneaking back.
Emperor's might! For Heldenhammer! Soldiers of the Empire! Crossbows ready, General!
Nope, let's all fire into these guys, support this little flank here. We've got a cavalry charge coming in here from the Mounted Yeoman. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Let's fire a little bit of fire over. Oh, whoa, you guys, definitely not you guys. Definitely not you guys. You guys keep shooting them, please. Oops, I think I just killed quite a few of my own people there. My guys are doing very nicely here against these peasants, who are starting to rout, as we can see.
Sigmar guides us!
There's some sort of buff or debuff going on them.
Victory will be ours! We are Sigmar's heirs! Listen up! Charge!
Ooh, we're taking a bit too much damage there.
By Ulrich's wrath! Take aim! Quick march!
Ooh, do we hold the gate now? We do.
Yes, sir! Quickly! Take the ground! Take aim!
Let's hit this unit.
Fire! Great swords! Halberdiers! The Empire endures! Great swords!
Nice.
No lingering! The ladies' attack!
Ooh, the Knights of the Realm are coming in. Let's focus fire for Knights of the Realm. You guys can start. Still got stuff on the walls, which is annoying.
Charge!
No, you guys can charge down in. These guys are going to sneak over here and help support. We've broken them. They're going to move over here and shred everything still on the walls. And these guys are going to charge down and support.
The Empire endures! By the Emperor's will! Ah!
They've still got those Pegasus Knights over there, so I need to keep an eye on them, because they will hurt when they eventually covet us.
Fire! Great swords! Attack! Sigmar!
You go charge them, please, Toddy.
Council!
He's got a few kills. He's been on a lord mostly, so it's hardly surprising. I'm not. It's not unsurprising that he's not got all the kills. Ooh, their lord has come back. Their paladin here, who is rather surrounded and being rather overwhelmed, and is now trying to run away. Because that's what paladins do, guys.
Halberdiers! Yes, sir! Quickly! Obey! For France! By Ulrich's wrath! For France! No! By Galmarat!
Start pushing forwards. You can move forward, start hitting that field trebuchet. He's not done much damage actually.
Taking aim!
Now you guys can just drop that now. We are going to start to train.
We are Sigmar's heirs! No!
Little aerial combat gonna happen here. Oh, watch this. We're getting our own Pegasus in. While another battle goes on underneath them. I think he's a slightly larger there.
For Heldenhammer!
Have they broken them already? Oh, it's over. Didn't actually kill one of their flyers, but we did a lot of damage to him very quickly. Nice, solid victory there, guys. That was never in doubt. Sometimes the odds really don't make sense, because the force I brought here, I mean, we've got our great swords, which we're going to shred through everything they've got. And my halberdiers weren't so good there, but they're better than their generic infantry. Literally, I honestly don't get the odds there at all. And I'd have potentially lost an auto, that's the funny thing. But you know.
It is war!
What do Sigmar's sorry gets need from the valiant knights of Bretonnia this time? I am no churl. If needs must.
I will marshal the men. Onwards! Who calls? Your orders? Onwards! Let us move!
Make your proposal. My longbeards grumble, so make it quick. Zulrikas!
Long have I fought and suffered for my people.
No!
Aye. What brings you to the halls of my
Agreed. It is time. I am not in a good mood. What? My throng stands ready. Do not No way!
Valiant lord. What does the Emperor need that he can... Do you know who I am? Bow before the rightful lords of this land and...
The Empire.
Honor before glory.
Will bolster the nation.
Oh damn, I was still muted. Just trying to work out what we're doing at the moment. We've got that little peace treaty. The Empire is doing quite well, so we'll see where we go from here. I'm a little concerned by the fact that France is not being friendly at the moment. I really need to make some time. You know, I think I'm just going to spend some time getting everything back in order. Wait to see what happens to my territory next. Though I may go to war with Bastogne simply because the Empire's at war with Bastogne. It will keep the Empire more friendly with me. You know, and give myself some more expansion down here. We're going to keep the Northern Couronne in place because I can't afford to take the debuff to my honour, to my trustworthiness at the moment. Come on, lizard man, you can do it. Batter them back. Artois are stuck in the mountains. Now, we will finish them at some point, but for now I'm happy to leave them up in the mountains. I probably should have finished them, but...
Armored in faith.
The nation calls.
Yeah, we are going to march on Bastogne next. Are they allied with anybody?
Laws of chivalry
with Paravan.
demand
So... that'll also start making the Empire... Oh, our reliability is starting to go up again.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Let's see if I can buy this.
I refuse.
That'll definitely start it going the right way again. Nothing. It's really imperative to me I keep all of these guys happy, guys, because I want Confederation's long run.
Speak briefly. I can see your life draining away before my very eyes.
That trespass against Reichland will slowly drop off over time. I'm not sure when or where I did that, to be fair.
Bring me to battle.
Go down here, then work our way around, see what's going on in Estelia.
Friends of the Empire, come.
I definitely want some more trade agreements, because we're doing quite well off our trade at the moment. Okay. I love the way I say peace, 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 peace. Ooh, I could just go take Bastogne. It's a little naughty of me, but... then again, they're at war with the Empire, and I'm trying to keep the... well, for Reichland, I am the Empire. I'm definitely the Empire. I'm vastly bigger. So actually, it's not a bad thing to be going to war from taking that bit of territory and pushing through Bretonnia in general, where I can get away with it. Taking it's good for me. At some point, Bretonnia, Couronne itself may go to war. I mean, that could be problematic because they are quite powerful. But we can also afford to run another whole army. And we've already got another sort of half army running as well. So we can afford to put more troops together and fight if needs be. And in fact, I am going to take that army out off the north and bring it back to Middenland into my centre, where I can deal with it. And actually, I'd quite like to take Couronne because it would give me a big settlement. Ooh, well, Paravan is not going to be a problem anymore because they have confederated, which makes them substantially stronger. Oh, that's where I trespassed, because I can't actually get up to the Grey Mountains without going through Empire territory. That's where the trespass happened. not bad. So yeah, they've had vampire infiltration. Yay!
Raise Sigma.
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
To arms! Ulrich's will!
Build up again. This is going to be another really easy capture. They've got some ground knights,
The
but I'm
Heldenhammer!
not overly worried by that. We'll take a bit of time to build up. Here is actually really good. I can afford to change that to tax rate. I definitely don't. You know, I'm going to keep. Ooh, should I keep them there? Not that I can build things unless I build one of these. First things first, I want to start building walls. You are being recalled to Middenheim to build up. And this, guys, is where we are going to leave this one for today. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying watching me spread Middenland and across the map and fight with Todbringer. As always, if you want to pop any comments, please pop them in the comments section or jump over to my Discord, which is linked in the comments section and the description. There's also links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my... to my Discord as well. But no, there's links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, guys. So if you are looking at buying the game or buying any PC parts, go through those links, and it does help support the channel, which is always awesome. So thank you to anybody who does do that. Other than that, guys, as always, if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.